everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine. Welcome to our Value Education class. Today we are going to discuss the question and answers of the lesson 4, the spirit of service. In the previous session we have seen that there was 3 friends, Sid, Red and Kid, okay, and how they helped the people when they were suffering from drought, and the way they showed their generosity in different manner, okay. And while showing service to those in need, be they your own close relatives or friends, should be given with love. Now children, on how real service means not just giving money and food, but to help people make themselves better. We should always judge how a needy a person is and accordingly show generosity. Now children, here I am going to share with you the story of a Chinese poor peasant and how he had shown his generosity to the rabbi. Okay children? Once there lived a wise rabbi in Galatia whose community was so poor that no family owned more than one room. It was especially hard for a certain peasant with his 7 children. Sobbing, he came to Rabbi and beseeched him for help. The rabbi took the peasant to the stable, untied a goat and handed him over the rope. Take the goat home, he said, and bring it back to me in 8 days. The peasant looked at the rabbi in amazement, but did not dare to disagree, and so he led the goat back to his home. Crying and mourning, he arrived at home and said, "Oh wife, I think it is God's wish that we become even unhappier." He tied the goat to the bedpost. The goat was a rude guest. It stank horribly, caused a lot of dirt, wanted to eat all the time, ramped the children and teased them. After 2 days, the peasant could not stand the situation any longer. He untied the goat and decided to bring it back to Rabbi. The rabbi, however, shook his head and said, "I don't want to see the goat here before the 8 days are over." So the peasant took the goat back home again. His wife and children were looking at him hopefully, but he shook his head and tied the goat to the bedpost. A really excruciating time followed. After the 8th day, it finally was Friday. The peasant untied the goat and brought it back to Rabbi. "Oh Rabbi," he said, "your goat is no miracle goat. It did not bring us any ease, and I hoped so much that you would know." The rabbi looked at him for a long time, took the rope and brought his goat back to the stable. The peasant headed back home. As he was arriving, he saw his wife and children looking out of the window, and they laughed and waved happily. As he came closer, he saw that they were washed and well dressed, and as he entered the room, it was nicer than ever before. No one caused dirt, no one pushed the children, no one stank. The wife and the children were happy. Then he realized how wise the advice of the rabbi was. They were pleased and celebrated Shabbat together. Hope children you liked the story. Now let us discuss the question time. Question 1. Write yes or no. Give a reason for your answer. A. Sid, Kid and Red were rich men. The answer is yes, as they had plenty of gold, silver and ornaments. They were rich. B. Kid did not want to be praised for what he did. The answer is no. In fact, he liked people falling at his feet and shouting slogans in praise. Come to the next question. C. Sid gave gold and silver to the people for praise. The answer is yes, he even got his statue erected at Square. D. 6 months later, the village was still suffering from the drought. Answer is no, because the look of the village changed completely in 6 months. E. Rid did true service in the village. The answer is yes, he made the people understand that working and earning oneself was the best way of becoming rich. Children, you also have to write the answers in your textbooks. Okay. Question 2. Answer in one word. A. Where had Red, Kid and Sid gone to earn money? They have gone to a big city. B. What was the village in grip of when they returned? Severe drought. Village was in a severe drought. C. What did Sid's men make to show his greatness? His statue was made to show his greatness. D. Whose feet were the villagers asked to touch in his praise? The feet of Kid were asked. E. Who won the respect and love of the villagers? Rid won the love and respect of the villagers. Okay, children? Time to think. There are different forms of offering services to people. Caring for them, showing love and helping them in need are some examples. Sid, Kid and Red helped the villagers in their own way. Red's service was true service because he gave his time and provided the villagers with what they needed. He made them work along with him and improved the condition of the village. Now here children, how Red's service helped the villagers is explained. Okay. Discuss in class the meaning of true service. Also discuss how you as child can serve people. Now, I have discussed with you that how to show a kindness or your benevolent behavior to others according to the situation. And one should not do it just for charity, but aim at making the receiver become self-sufficient. And we should help others by making their lives better. We should help the children of domestic helpers with their studies. We can show our help to the gardener to water the garden, helping our parents in household chores, helping the staff in the school to clear rubbish and so on are the ways to show our services or spirit of service. Okay children, and this are the different ways in which you can show a true service. Okay. Now, time for a reality check. Rahul is traveling by train with his family. They are on their way when suddenly the train is derailed. Some people are seriously injured. People from a nearby village offer shelter and help. They also prepare food for the travelers. Most of the passengers move towards the village to get food. Some people stay back to help those who are injured, but more people are required. Rahul has to decide whether he should go to the village with his family or help the injured people. Work in groups and discuss what Rahul should or should not do. Use the points given below and add more points of your own. Rahul should help because he knows it is the right thing to do. Realize that to help those in need is true service. Rahul should not think that he is too young to be of any help. Rahul should not shirk for helping, thinking the food being served in the village may get over. And you can add some more points of your own also in this. What should Rahul do and what should not Rahul not do? Okay, children. Now, diary time. Write what would you do if you were in Rahul's place. Here you will write today's date. And today we spoke about serving others. If I were in Rahul's place, I would dash. So you write what would you have done on that day. Okay. Your time. Grandmother says that service begins with prayers uttered with love to God. Father says that service also means being clean, neat and hardworking. Mother says that service means looking after elders, sick people and welcoming guests with love. Teacher says that service means doing at least one good deed a day and being helpful to those around you. Different people define service in different ways. Work in groups to compose a small poem or a passage which will bring out all these ideas. Add your own thoughts on what service is to you. Now, here, children, you may think of several ways of offering help other than which you think are mentioned here. There are different ideas like carrying food and water, helping in looking after the belongings and so on. You can here also draw sketches, color them or paste some stickers and make the use of their skills and make the use of your skills to compose a poem, draw sketches, paste picture cutouts, color the designs and display them. Okay, and while doing this you have to show the different people define service in different ways. Okay, children. Now, come to the next part, put together. Adopt an animal. Give it love and tenderness. Give it your time and a home. Take a before and after photo of the animal to see what difference your service has made to it. Second, interview some adults. Find out what service they did in their youth. See if you can get ideas from what they had done and find out which among them can be used by you even today. Now, these are the activities some you can do at your home. Okay, children? But that second activity also you can do with your parents, okay, children. Now, here I have come to the end of our session. Thank you.